Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Macrams. Time for episode 13. The season finale of The Americans Season 3. Last we saw, Paige was annoying. Martha's ready to bounce. And then fucking Phil took his hair off and his glass. She has to go. We gotta kill her. I'm sorry. Let's get to it.
I'm sorry I never got to meet her.
You wouldn't have liked her.
Okay, you better go.
I'm sorry. I'm happy again. I'm sure I won't once we get started because Paige is impossibly annoying. Next couple episodes, by the way, could be a little funky because got a new setup here. I'm trying to get used to.
Annalise did what we did. A lot of young men who... Yusuf, I feel like shit all the time.
Look how Yusuf keeps putting this off on him. He literally strangled her and acts like he had no part in it. You might have thought you had no choice, but Phil feels like he had no choice. Enough of this.
Oh, I kind of want.
My dad gave that to us.
I know, but I remember you nursing Matthew and that.
Jesus. This is
How
depressing.
about I get it on weekends?
That's pretty funny.
You can have this. I would like that and the Degas print.
I feel so bad for Stan. Speaking of somebody who did it all to himself, I get it.
Is there something wrong? No. You're acting weird.
I'm just checking something. Look straight ahead.
What's going on?
Look straight ahead, stupid.
Look, they're already there and no one blinked at her passport. All the center has to do is pick them up at the hotel and take them across the border.
All we did is put out orders.
I know they certainly wanted her connected to her roots.
You can't blackmail the organization this way. You're acting like a child.
You can say what you want to say. I'm just getting done what I need to get done.
Oh, this is going to be an issue.
Elizabeth doesn't see everything exactly the way you see it. You think there's something wrong with her. You know who there's something wrong with. Grow up.
Damn. Sir. Well, I can see how you could think that. Philip is rather bold.
A lot of the time people spend 20 years there, and then after their release they just stay in shit little local villages until they die.
Jesus. Too uplifting.
I think she knows I'm trying to help her.
I think she'd like to put a bullet in my head.
I think I've heard this one before. This one thumps too.
That is Oleg Burov admitting that Zenaida Preobrazhenskaya is a spy working for the KGB.
How did you get this, Stan?
Burov found out, tried to use it against me. When? A couple of months before they arrested her. And with that, we can arrest Zenaida and trade her for Nina.
Do you give a shit about the Bureau, Stan?
Let me do this.
Why would I be stupid enough to trust you again, Stan?
Yes, I don't think Stan gets it. We're not thinking this through, at least.
That's how it works, right?
Don't give me a speech on how we're supposed to treat our agents.
Oh, Gad. I get it. Gad's been upset before this. He's been on the edge of his seat.
So, 2 nights ago, I decided I was going to confront my husband about how dissatisfied I was with our sex life.
God damn.
And suddenly, out of nowhere, he says, "Just let me go down on you." He never said anything like that before to me. I was just ready. Ready to be responsible and accountable for all my own sexual desires.
I forgot her name already, but Stan's wife, her face was hilarious. Sandra?
Right.
That's great.
I guess. Privately. So,
Yeah, I get it. Okay. So maybe I'll see you next time.
That going down in your story is not where I thought I was gonna go. Like, we started yelling, and he went upside my fucking head. I thought was gonna be the fucking response. Thank God for this guy. This guy's awesome. Jesus, not what I was expecting. Lord.
Наденька, моя маленькая, тебя не было все это время. Я каждый день скучала по тебе. Ира.
Aww. Aww. This feels hyper emotional. Like this is a religious experience, ironically. Let's go.
Come with us, please.
Yeah, boy. Stan is fantastic. And awfully bold.
What are you doing? I'm praying. For your mom.
That's sweet, I guess. Thank you.
I spent an hour and a half with the director. I told him what you've been doing. He asked if we should open an investigation. I said yes. I also recommended that you be dismissed immediately.
Jesus.
We arrested her. They're not trading her for Nina.
Wow.
There's a CIA asset that was arrested a year ago in the Soviet Union. They want him more.
Whew. Jesus. Oh, that hurts. Oh, I think pre-pen, Gad might have been a little more forgiving. As of the moment, he's been going for a while. By going, I mean he's crazy, but he's definitely bitter, amped up. Why are you whispering? There's only the two of you in here. God damn. Philip is always dressed and disguised as the goofiest ninja to ever exist.
Agent Beeman, can I see you in the vault?
Jesus.
Aren't just bureaucrats. The president understands that's how government works. It's all red tape.
What? What?
There's not going to be an investigation into what you did.
What?
The only thing that matters is the work you are going to be doing with Burov. If you have trouble with the bureaucrats here, you come to me. I'm going to tell them the same thing. I won't let them stand in your way.
What the fuck?
That we can't do.
Fuck.
You'll find another way.
Give it a shot, Stan. You've given it several shots.
Is that these feelings in your gut are just as important, more important, than all the shit in your head. Thank you, Lance.
I think this is not what Phil needed to hear. It's not what Phil wanted to hear. That he's right. I'm not sure it's what he needed to hear.
I'm not sure anyone in my life has ever really known me. What about you? Has anyone ever really known you?
Elizabeth.
Does she know you're here?
Nope. I kind of waited till she's out of town.
I understand. It's hard.
Wow.
You and I agreed to just tell each other everything. No secrets, just like an experiment.
I can't really do all that, but
But it would be a good thing to have.
yes, it would be.
It was scary, maybe, but good.
Why not? I mean, besides the spy stuff.
Think about it.
That kind of hurt. You kind of opened up there. You took a big swing. It's weird Philip didn't want to lie to her. I was saying, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then tell her everything except the spy stuff. That's weird.
Everyone in my life.
Paige.
To lie for the rest of my life. That's not who I am.
What are we gonna do?
You're gonna get through this. We will, I promise. Okay?
She's a kid. Keep telling myself, she's a kid. This is a very stressful situation. Anybody would crack.
No, I think I really need to go to sleep.
Sure, good idea.
She's gonna sneak out. That's my guess. She's sneaking out.
Good. Really good. I think it was good for her.
I don't. Aww. Jesus. Alright, don't make me feel bad for Paige. Don't do that.
I don't think you're seeing things clearly.
Wow.
Maybe not.
Wow. Okay. We definitely have to kill Martha. Oh my god. What did I fucking tell you? What did I tell you? Not this episode. Fair enough. But I've been telling you for a couple episodes in a row now what she's gonna do. What did I fucking say? Fucking bum.
This guy today, his apartment, had all this kid stuff. Games, stuff Henry plays with. I guess I just feel like
Hold on, we should listen to this.
Fuck. Poor Philip. He really needed that. Aww.
They're not who they say they are. They're not Americans.
To ignore the facts of history and the aggressive
That's what I tell you.
impulses of an evil
I fucking tell you.
simply called.
I'm not supposed to say it. You can't tell anyone.
So he came into a liar.
They are the focus of evil in the modern world.
Ooh, that's a great shot. Fucking bum. She's a kid. Fucking bum. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I will say this. I'm trying to think what the finish to season 1 was. That's when Liz gets shot. Okay, season 1, probably not. I'll say, with the fallout of season 2, if we continue trending in that direction, then season 4 is going to be a whole situation. Like, we're not going to walk this back and Pastor Tim just calls her crazy or whatever. This is a whole issue. We got to do something. Probably got to kill Pastor Tim. It took 13 episodes to get there, but it delivered on its promise of the season 2 finale, which was they want to bring Paige into the fold. The KGB does. And that is going to have major consequences one way or another. And the major consequence is Paige has now let the secret out of the house. It is now in the world with Pastor Tim, who at the very least is going to tell his wife. And probably go above and beyond that if I had to guess. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. And no, I'm not looking at this objectively, like as if these were real people, and I'm an American, and I want America to prevail, and yada yada yada. I'm looking at this as a TV show, and I'm rooting for the protagonists, which is Elizabeth and Philip, and Paige is fucking things up. Period. I will say, I can see how people could grow annoyed with this show. I think I used the Better Call Saul analogy before, a comparison rather, and particularly the first 3 seasons of Better Call Saul, where it is character beats and the tension is high, but not grand, if you would. There are no outrageous stakes. Like, the world isn't going to end, but Paige might tell somebody, or Paige is looking, they want to bring Paige in, or Stan might get fired, or Nina's, you know what I mean? And it feels like if this was a different show, let's say Sons of Anarchy, for example, let's use the FX show, Sons of Anarchy, or Justified, that works too. Then if the Paige reveal, they want to bring Paige in at the end of season 2, they tell Paige maybe episode 2 of season 3, maybe? And then she tells Pastor Tim episode 4. Here, I think they told Paige episode 10? And then the big reveal here was 13. Like, there's a lot of talking. I know it's not quite that simple, but it might as well be. There's a lot of talking. I don't mind it, because anything that's well done, I can get into. I just can't. But I can see how it could bother you. Where you go like, this show's boring, nothing happens. I can understand how you could feel that way. That aside, what do I want to say next? Stan is awesome. And I love that he's now got the green light to be even more of a badass, working outside of the red tape. I did not think he was actually recording Oleg. I didn't think so. And he was, and he got him on tape, and he got Zenaida arrested, and. It almost cost him his job, but there's people at the top who are sick of this nonsense. Go ahead, Stan. Go ahead, Stan. Oh, I do hope they deliver on Philip and Sandra next season. If only because either way it goes, I could find it interesting. Like, if they remain platonic fucking est members, that'd be awesome. If it goes away, it's not supposed to go, that would make things awkward between Philip and Stan. But, and Philip and Liz, obviously. But, especially since she mentioned her new relationship was going great with Arthur, I think his name was. Who cares? That could be awful. I'm talking shit now about how I would like it. I wouldn't like it while I was watching it. I'd be covering my eyes probably. Anyway, poor Philip. After all this, I think I feel the worst for Philip. I think he is, he is fucking going through it, and he doesn't really have anybody. He doesn't trust Gabriel. He obviously doesn't trust him to have his best interest at heart at the very least. He loves Liz, but he can't. I'll go back to Liz. He's friends with Stan, but he obviously can't tell him about certain stuff. And his kids are a mess. One's a fucking dolt, and the other one is a. Oh, I hate her. I'm sorry. I hate her. Nah, yeah, I would say I have no right to, probably. She's in the right, but so what? I still hate her. And Liz, I want to say Liz last because he tried to open up to Liz, and Liz is not, the first half of it, she's not being mean, she's just thoroughly confused. Because she doesn't experience the hesitation or the, she's significantly more steadfast than he is when it comes to the goal of Russia and company. So she's just kind of like, I don't know what you mean. Huh? What? Spit it out. And then just ignoring him to listen to Reagan. Oh, poor Philip. Oh, poor Philip. I don't think I've disliked the character more in the right. I don't think I've disliked the character more who was in the right than Paige. Every other character who I've hated to this extent has been distinctly in the wrong. Either morally, or they're the antagonist, or etc, etc, etc. Like Tariq from Power, or, Joffrey, obviously, or who's one more? Or Gemma from Sons of Anarchy, or who else? I'm sure there's others. Everybody I hate is like, yeah, you should hate them. Paige, I feel like I shouldn't, and I cannot help it. It's a lot of things. It might be a teenage angst at the top, constant whining, fucking can't keep a secret, fucking super religious now. It's just a whole bunch of things just converging at once. She's not particularly charismatic or interesting. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. Anyway, I talked enough. Post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.